Okay, let's get right into it. A 100-year anniversary? That's a massive milestone for anyone. But when it marks a century of community, of advocacy, and real progress for a group that's become such a key part of the country, well, that becomes a story that belongs to all of us.
And that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today. Why should the centenary of the New Zealand Indian Central Association, or NZICA, matter to everyone? The answer, it turns out, tells us a whole lot about New Zealand's own story.
So, you might want to circle this date on your calendar, February 28, 2026. That's the day a huge moment of reflection and celebration is going to happen, marking 100 years of a journey from the edges of society right into its very heart.
To really get why this centenary is so important, we have to go back to the beginning. You see, the NZICA wasn't just created for convenience, it was literally forged in adversity.
This all started back in the 1920s, a time when Indian settlers were facing some serious discrimination. So what did they do? Regional groups came together in 1926 to form one single national voice. Now fast forward to today, and the NZICA is the recognized national umbrella body for the entire community. What a journey!
I mean, you have to picture it. This was a time with really restrictive immigration policies and just widespread racial prejudice. These early settlers, many of them working as hawkers or laborers, they desperately needed a unified voice just to be heard by the government and to secure their basic rights.
And the scale of that journey, it is just immense. From this small, often overlooked group to a vibrant community of over 350,000 people today, wow. That growth is a huge part of New Zealand's modern story, and the NZICA has been right there in the middle of it. Okay, so this brings us to a really crucial point. Why does all this history matter so much right now? Because the work of the NZICA has changed. It's evolved to meet the challenges of today's New Zealand.
The organization has made a really interesting shift. It's moved from just advocating for basic rights to taking proactive action on issues that, frankly, affect every single one of us. So this isn't just about protecting a legacy, it's about actively shaping a shared future.
Just take a look at what they're focused on now. Things like community and retail safety, restorative justice, repairing harm, fairness in immigration, youth development, and social cohesion. I mean, these aren't niche issues, right? They are front and center in our national conversation, and NZICA is a key partner in trying to find solutions.
And, this quote from the NZICA leadership just perfectly captures what the centenary is all about. It's this powerful statement that respects the past, but has a really clear, ambitious vision for the future. It's about being a constructive partner in New Zealand's progress.
So, with that forward-looking mindset, what does the road ahead look like? What's the plan for the next 100 years? Well, turns out they've already started laying that groundwork.
The vision is super clear, and it's really strategic. It's all about investing in young people, developing that next generation of leaders, building up resilience to face whatever challenges come next, and making sure the community's voice is heard when it comes to national policy.
When you boil it all down, the goal is to position the community as an active, constructive partner in building a better Aotearoa for everyone. And that's the core mission that's going to drive them into their second century.
Which brings us right back to the celebration itself. And make no mistake, this isn't just a community event. It's being staged as a true national milestone, reflecting a whole century of contribution. So here are the key details you'll want to know. The National Centennial Celebration is happening on Friday, February 28th, 2026, and it's going to be at the Kiri Te Kanawa Theatre in Auckland's Aotea Centre.
And the choice of that venue? That is not an accident. The Kiri Te Kanawa Theatre is one of our country's most prestigious cultural stages. Holding the centenary there, well, that's a powerful statement about the Indian community's journey and its established place in New Zealand's national life.
The evening itself promises to be a landmark moment. We're talking honors for the original pioneers from 1926, keynote addresses from national leaders, amazing cultural performances, and the launch of historical records that document this incredible 100-year story.
And just so you know, we've produced this explainer here at Webfit News for the NZICA because we wanted to help share the story of this national milestone with all New Zealanders.
So we end where we began, with a question for the future. The NZICI's story is really a testament to perseverance and progress.
And as Aotearoa's own story continues to unfold, their journey kind of makes you think, right? It prompts all of us to ask, what does our next